What up, Libra? And all my Libra cross stalkers. That's just someone who knows a Libra who's here to see what's up. So, what's up, stalker? Hope you get all the information that you're looking for. Hope that everyone does, actually. So, we're going to get right into it. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you for tuning in. You know the drill, all the buttons to press and all the things to do. So, if you're good, I love you guys. So, let's get into it and let's see what's going on for my dear Libras in general. The Hangman, the Strength, in the middle representing you, the Four Swords, all being in reverse, Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. In the middle representing you is the Strength in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. All right. This is so much holding back that you're missing opportunities at this point. And then now you're just missing out. Now you're just missing out. There's no action. All right. I just pulled the Devil from the Banksy deck, not even the same deck, to clarify those two cards. And that's like consistently thinking that this is like you're missing opportunities left and right and left and right and left and right. And it's your own self holding your own self back. Right? How do you stop that? How do you stop that? By sucking it up and just doing it and going forth, and instead of holding back. There has to be a time when you start taking action. It could be that you have, like, not all Libras, but some Libras, an addiction to some sort of like mind altering thing where you just consistently think about it, something that you're addicted to, like a drug. Okay. And that's what's holding you back. Okay. But I really believe that it's a thought process and continuously thinking that you're like, missed this opportunity because I didn't do anything. I missed this opportunity because I didn't do anything, right? And I feel like if I look over here, you have the Hangman and the Nine of Pentacles. It's kind of like sitting there waiting around to see what happens because you're good. You know what I mean? You're not really doing much. I feel like fun's just come to you, you know? It's like the King of Chalices in reverse. That's kind of like being very reactive to like the things and stuff going around when you have to wait, and possibly when you have to take care of things on your own, pay your own way. What's that? The Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's like cutting yourself short, undercharging yourself for yourself. All right, so this is kind of building up a story of being like, you can pay for everything, but why should I pay for everything? Okay. I can pay for everything, but why should I pay for everything? It's like waiting around, waiting for someone else to come in and pay, and they don't. Okay. And then that gets to you. It starts creeping up under your skin. All right. The Emperor in reverse. It's a narcissistic asshole needing to actually step up and take charge to the strength of the fucking, I'm just saying, with everything that I said about you being in the middle of holding back and waiting for opportunities and then kicking yourself in the ass, kind of being like, oh, I missed that opportunity. I missed that opportunity. This is needing to take accountability for your own actions when you like waited around too long. All right. And you're waiting around. I feel like you want someone else to do something and they're not, but it's in your like, if you want something to happen, you have to take action. And I feel like you're waiting for someone else to take action. They're not. All right. The Four of Swords in reverse. It's doors being slammed in your face with the Page of Wands, because every time you do go towards what you want, you get rejected. Oh, Libra. Libra, Libra. To the Seven of Chalices in reverse. It's overwhelming. That shit gets like just, Sometimes when the Seven of Chalices comes up in reverse, I see a person like booting a bunch of cups. There's a bunch of cups with water or liquid in it, right? And this person just comes up to him and boots him and just kicks him right across, and like all because they're just over it. There's so much shit going on. It's just like clearing the fucking table. You know what I mean? Done. All right. With the Four of Swords being like clearing the table and slam. I mean, the four, yeah, slamming the fucking, just exhausted through it. I was gonna say slamming the door shut, but that's not what it's about. That's about like hitting a wall, being exhausted, and just being at like wit's end, right? Because the ones I want to be like, there's the type that you're attracted to go towards. The Queen of Wands in reverse, that signifies jealousy and overwhelmingness. I feel like there's someone here that you want to go towards, but they trigger a whole, they set off a whole bunch of shit inside of you, like a dark shadowy side with that you probably don't even want to deal with. You're like, no, that's why you're holding back from it and you're not like approaching it at all. You're constantly thinking that it's going to go bad, but then you're looking at it going, I'm missing this opportunity. I'm missing this opportunity. What quite the conundrum you got going on here. Right? But I do have to say, all of this is saying you're holding back and you need to take accountability for your actions and step up. Right? One more and then I'm going to move on. Because the Emperor is the fool's father. Okay? And it's like, when the Emperor's in reverse, it's like the absent dad. You know what I mean? In the situation. Cutting themselves short, like not paying for things too. Okay? So this could be a back and forth kind of thing of like feeling like you pay for everything, wanting, you know, but it's your responsibility to do so. Libra, what's up? All right, let's see. The Page of Swords in reverse is no communication. To the strength of, I'm just saying, it's just, you're holding back a whole bunch right now. Whole bunch, because I feel like you feel like you're going to fuck up. All right? And why do I say that? Because it's cutting yourself short even though you're worth it, and you're just like not going for it. That's kind of why I... The Page of Swords in reverse can also represent sarcasm. You could be holding back, and because you're holding back, you're sarcastic upon the whole situation. And when I say like sarcastic, it could be like, what is that? Backhanded compliments kind of thing, or how do I say this? How you say? This really looks like someone who, I feel like right now you're in a position where you need to really embrace the feeling behind whatever this person is doing to you, because I feel you're running from it. All right. And you're kicking yourself in the ass thinking that like, oh, I should have jumped on it. But this is like when you're around they get you in your feels. They get you in your feels, and they make it so you don't know. Like, I want to stop this whole reading right now and run away. It's really funny. It's weird. Like, but it's needing to take accountability for your actions when you cut yourself short. And there's a lot of not saying anything. You're not speaking to someone. You're holding back from them. They trigger shit inside of you, but you're drawn to like go towards it. It's like, I feel like you feel like you're setting yourself up for failure, but you really like this person. All right. And it's kind of waiting for, I don't know how to say it. It's like waiting for someone to like come up and match your energy, wine and dine you, take you out, and I feel like and it's not happening. You're here taking them out and doing, you know, you're paying for everything. When I don't know, I feel like the responsibility would be on you, and it's weird. I don't know how to explain this. Other than that, I hope this is making sense. But we're gonna move fuck on. This deck represents them, their side of the story. When I say them, it can mean a lot of different people. It's whoever you think of when I speak. This is the Papa of Stencils in reverse. Big energy, but and this is your perception upon them. They need to pay their bills. It's in reverse. Like they need to step up and pay their shit. Like the strength. They're holding back. The Chariot for forward movement and High Priestess. This is a secret, right? There's romance here. There is like this. You could see yourself going forward with this person, and it's like this person's a very intuitive type. Okay. I always get a mystic feel. I'm getting a mystic feel, and it's like it's intriguing to you. To the Nine of Stencils, they're put together. They're like you got the Nine of Stencils. They got the Nine of Stencils. You both are in a position where you're good. Okay, that's probably why you're looking at them like, you know, like it shouldn't be all one-sided. I feel like you feel like it's a little one-sided on the finances when you both are equally matching upon the financial situation. Like you both can handle paying for whatever. So, I don't know. The Papa brushes. And the Hangman. Again, there's a whole lot of nope, wait, want to go and get it, but there's not any getting it. I feel like you're looking at I feel like you might be waiting for this person. They may be working and doing things and getting their hustle on, you know, and that's what comes first to them. That's what, you know, makes them their money. They have to be doing that. They're dedicated to their job, you know. And that's, I'm hearing MC Hammer, can't touch that. Can't touch this, you know. The Sister of Buckets. This person, this is the one that you would like to approach and ask out, like, and go and get excited about going out on a date with and like, pursuing. The Three of Brushes, they're different. They're different. They're outside of the box. The Wheel of Fortune, you feel as though this is happening to you, not for you. The Three of Spray Cans, they possibly could have said something to you, broke your heart. What's that Wheel of Fortune? To the Social Justice. This is someone who just said how it is. You may not see eye to eye on it. Like, it could be a political thing. It could be about religion. It could be, like, something where there's, like, a stance of black and white, all right, sort of. And it's, their stance on it didn't, like, it's not matching up with yours. And no. And possibly what you said to them made them feel like kind of probably got to them. Like, possibly, like, say you had a conversation, you may not have even realized that you said something that offended them on like, a level like that, okay? Political, religious, something like that, you know? You did a doozy on them, and I feel like they feel like this is happening to them, not for them. Like, that it's telling me that they didn't expect it out of you. Like, it's kind of like, it's a little sad. It's a little heartbreaking. Or, you know what I mean? The Three of Brushes and the Moon in reverse. This person's torn in half. And this person is very, like, I feel like they're in a totally different world here. They're in a totally different world. And the Seven of Brushes and whatever they're doing is very, like, it's working. It's successful. Right? But it's not easy. This person's in a total, doing things different is a struggle. It's the Seven of Wands to me is like it's the struggle card, but it's having success through your struggle. You know, it was blood, sweat, and tears to win. Okay, it didn't just happen overnight. You know, you have to get. It's like haters make you greater. You know, 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands. Haters make you greater. To the 5 of Buckets, haters make you greater. To the Sister of Buckets, all right. Ooh. Yeah. And then the death. Okay. Now, this person, I feel like you guys have gotten into some sort of like disagreement, and they feel like they just have to let it go. It has to die. They have to. They're different. Different opinions, different people. Like it's how it is. All right. And they're torn about it. This is like. I don't know. I keep on feeling like they thought you were different. They thought you were different. They thought you were different. It's interesting. It's very disappointing. They're focusing. This is kind of like, this could possibly be like, you could have had to work, like, wanting to go out on a date or something like that, but having to cancel because you have to work, and it's highly affected their emotions and the way they feel about you in some sort of way. The Chariot in reverse, that's no forward movement because they're upset and they're gonna fight through it. It's like they're gonna get over it, but it's not gonna be easy. They're gonna be like in their head about it, and they're gonna be stuck on it for quite some time. So the 6 of spray cans, but then it's moving forward. Once you know a thing, you can't unknow it. They could be moving somewhere different. They're torn about doing it too. They may not want to, but they have to. It's like new me, or rebirth of themselves, and therefore, so like they feel like they have to move on. All right. So I get this feeling like they want to move. They feel like they have no choice but to move on. They don't want to. They don't want to. This is hard. This isn't an easy thing. It's like when someone dies. You know what I mean? Thought they were going to be there forever. Oh, they're not. The 10 of stencils. Now, this is one of these things where once they let it go and they do move on, they're going to find abundance in wherever they go. Okay. They're going to feel more comfortable. They're not going to have their, like, feeling like all this bad shit's happening to them all the time. It's going to be a refreshed person. You're going to be dealing with a completely different person here. All right. One more and then I'm moving on. Hey, Papa Stencils, upright. You're going to be dealing with a completely different person. This is big dick energy. This is a person who pays their bills, takes care of everything, knows what they have to do. This person's going through a transformation of not stepping up. Whatever aspect of it where you're like, you need to like step up of it and get it together, they are. All right. Whether it's paying for something or something grounding like that, where they're going to start stepping up and paying for things and being quite abundant and I know I said one more, but we're doing it. The world. Ending to a cycle so a new one can begin. All right. Yeah, this person's going to come out different. All right, and it's, I don't want to say it's what you're looking for, but I feel like it was what you were expecting out of them before that they weren't giving to you, but now they're doing it. All right. So, it's weird because I'm thinking about how it came out of like the way I felt like you needed to step up and take accountability for your actions, right? So there could be a reason why this person wasn't, all right, paying for something or doing something. Again, like a different point of view. You may have said something that ended up getting to them on like a socially justice type of way, political, religious, and that's probably why they weren't stepping up, and that's why you were probably like, why aren't you doing your end? Why aren't you doing, this? Well, that's probably why. You know what I mean? And like, and then now they're probably like changing, coming into it, realizing what's going on, taking accountability for their actions, paying for themselves, paying for their bills, having the money to do so. It's like a different energy. All right, the 10 of Wands, and that came right out. It's releasing burdens to the Devil, to the Judgment. Damn. damn, that's like the devil and God. Like, as above, so below. And look what's above and look what's below. Isn't that ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain! No. Chariot in reverse. No, stop. No. Strength in reverse. And the Queen of Wands upright. Yang, 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 yang. To the Ten of Wands. Work it. Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it. The Strength. To the Chariot. Both of those are highly, like, slow and take your time. Hold back. Stand in your own, like, Beyonce vibes. Don't hold that shit back. The Hierophant. Learn what you need to do. This is like when you stand in, how do I say this? Your own limelight and don't shy away from it. You're going to learn a thing or two about your own self that you've been holding back. Okay? Again, at the beginning, holding back. You feeling like you're going to miss opportunities. When you start gaining some confidence, you're going to start learning about yourself, and then you're not going to hold back as much. I'm going to clarify that strength. The Nine of Cups, no, it's going to be more, you're going to feel more comfortable within your skin, all right? You're going to have more love for yourself. This whole holding back and feeling like you're missing opportunities, that shit's going to end, all right? The Devil to the Judgment. This is like, be addicted to thinking like enlightened kind of thoughts. That it doesn't necessarily have to go bad 100% of the time. It can go good, you know? To every light there is a dark, even when the bad shit is happening. We don't have to fucking freak out about it. We just handle it, deal with it. Let me clarify those two things. The Ten of Coins. If I haven't ever seen some balance that just brings abundance, like being okay with the light and being okay with the dark and creating abundance through that. And I'm talking like financial gain, okay? I'm talking financial gain. Magician in reverse, Chariot in reverse, the Ten of Wands. You have to be able to, like, be willing to let go of things that didn't work out, that, like, you feel, again, with the missing an element. This is missing an element, and you thought you were missing opportunities, okay? Just being okay with that it didn't go as well as you expected to. It's slow motion, slow movement. It's like getting a busted down car thinking that it's going to run a little decent, and it doesn't. Like, it gives you a hard time the whole way home. And instead of, like, beating yourself up that you just bought yourself a lemon, you're kind of just being like, it's okay. Like, I'm going to learn how to fix this car now or something like that, or whatever. Scrap metal, I don't fucking know. Like, it's turning it around and noting that, like, this was meant to happen, being okay with it instead of freaking out about it. And then ending up making money. Say you scrap it and you end up getting like a shit ton of money, for like more money than you put into the car to begin with. You know what I mean? When you don't freak out, things like that happen to you. Okay? Okay. And that comes along with having self-confidence within yourself and knowing that you're good. All right? The Hangman. That's self-sacrifice and just allowing things to kind of go and float in the wind and let it come to you. Not overreacting. The Six of Coins in reverse. Being fed breadcrumbs. When you're being fed breadcrumbs, I feel like you're still kind of waiting on this person, though. So I'm going to say make an approach, and then it will be like you'll notice the change within them. After, I feel like you won't have to sit there and wait. Because if there is a separation and you're like waiting on them and they're not doing anything, I feel like it's been for some time. Approach them again and see what happens, you know, see if they take the ring, the tower. It's something that you don't want to do. But once you do, and you like let that little piece of your ego go and you man up or boss up and put your big person panties on, whatever gender, whatever. These tarot things. I'm like, take your masculine and feminine energy and fold it up and suck it up and like do that. You don't want to, but you know, once you do, it's gonna end up changing your life forever. It's let the tower fall and then rebuild it. So it's a different tower. I'm telling you, this person's like different. It's gonna feel like you've been holding back for long enough. All right, these are not missed opportunities from the past. Like they didn't happen for a reason. Okay, but if this is something that you're continuously drawn to, the beginning we had the Page of Wands and now we have the Queen of Wands. That's a glow up of your feminine energy, of being okay with going for things that like get your sacral popping. Let's say like yeah, like get you really really driven to like you just naturally are drawn to it and want to take action towards it. Builds up your self-confidence. Like, all right? All right, so I hope that resonated with you guys. I looked down and it was 25.55. All right. Hope that resonated with you. Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, much love. Peace.